Exodus 26, priestly vestments. I have your brother Aaron, and with him his sons brought to you from among the Israelites, that they may be priests. Okay, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar, Ithamar, Aaron's sons. For the glorious adornment of your brothers Aaron, you shall have sacred vestments made. Therefore tell the various artisans whom I have endowed with skill to make vestments for Aaron, to consecrate him as my priest. These are the vestments they shall make: a breastplate, a breastpiece, an ephod, a robe, a brocade tunic, and turban and sash. Making these sacred vestments, which your brother Aaron and his sons are to wear in serving as my priests. They shall use gold, violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen. The ephod and the breastpiece. The ephod they shall make of gold thread, and of violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, embroidered on the cloth, and the fine linen twined. It shall have a pair of shoulder straps joined at its two upper ends. The embroidered belt of the ephod shall extend out from it, and like it be made of golden thread, of violet, purple, scarlet yarn, and fine linen twined. Get 2 onyx stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone, and the names of the remaining 6 on the other stone, in the order of their birth. As a gem cutter engraves a seal, so shall you have the 2 stones engraved with the names of the sons of Israel, then mounted in gold filigree work. Set these 2 stones on the shoulder straps of the ephod as a memorial stone of the sons of Israel. Thus Aaron shall bear their names on his shoulder as a reminder before the Lord. Make filigree rosettes of gold, as well as 2 chains of pure gold, twisted like cords, and fasten the cord-like chains with the filigree rosettes. The breastpiece of decisions you shall also have made, embroidered like the ephod with the gold thread and violet, purple, and scarlet yarn on a cloth of fine linen twined. It is to be square when it's folded double, a span high and a span wide. On it you shall mount 4 rows of precious stones. In the first row, a carnelian, a topaz, and an emerald. In the second row, a garnet, sapphire, and a beryl. In the third row, jacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. In the fourth row, a chrysolite, an onyx, and a jasper. These stones are to be mounted in gold filigree work, 12 of them to match the names of the sons of Israel, each stone engraved like a seal within the name of one of the 12 tribes. When the chains of pure gold twisted like cords have been made for the breastpiece, you shall then make 2 rings of gold for it. Fasten them to the 2 upper ends of the breastpiece. The gold cords are then to be fastened to the 2 rings at the upper ends of the breastpiece. The other 2 ends of the cords being fastened in front of the 2 filigree rosettes, which are attached to the shoulder straps of the ephod. Make 2 other rings of gold and put them on the 2 lower ends of the breastpiece, and on its edge that faces the ephod. Then make 2 or more rings of gold and fasten them to the bottom of the shoulder straps, where they are to be joined the ephod in the front, just above the embroidered belt. Violet ribbons shall bind the rings of the breastpiece to the rings of the ephod, so that the breastpiece will stay right above the embroidered belt of the ephod and not swing loose. Whenever Aaron enters the sanctuary, he will thus bear the names of the sons of Israel on the breastpiece of the decision over his heart, as a constant reminder before the Lord. In the breastpiece of decision you shall put the Urim and Thummim, that they may be over Aaron's heart whenever he enters the presence of the Lord. Thus he shall always bear the decision for Israelites over his heart in the presence of the Lord. Other vestments. The robe of the ephod you shall make entirely of violet material. It shall have an opening for the head of the center, and around its opening there shall be selvage woven as the opening of a shirt, and keep it from being torn. To keep it from being torn, at the hem at the bottom you shall make pomegranates woven of violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen twined, with gold bells between them. A gold bell, a pomegranate, a gold bell, a pomegranate, all around the hem of the robe. Aaron shall wear it when ministering, that its sound may be heard as it enters and leaves the Lord's presence in the sanctuary, else he will die. You shall also make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it, as the seal engraving, sacred to the Lord. This plate is to be tied over the turban with a violet ribbon in such a way that it rests on the front of the turban, over Aaron's forehead. Since Aaron bears whatever guilt the Israelites may incur in the consecration of any of their sacred gifts, the plate must always be over his forehead, so that they may find favor with the Lord. The tunic of fine linen shall be brocaded. The turban shall be made of fine linen. The sash shall be of variegated work. Likewise, the glorious adornment of Aaron's sons, you shall have tunics and sashes and skullcaps made for glorious splendor. With these you shall clothe your brother Aaron and his sons, anoint and install them, consecrate them as my priests. You must also make them linen pants for them, and cover their naked flesh from their loins to their thighs. Aaron and his sons shall wear them whenever they go into the tent of meeting or approach the altar to minister to the sanctuary, lest they incur guilt and die. This shall be a perpetual ordinance for him and his descendants.